Ibiza, Ibiza, you won't see me in neither. Invited to the function, I don't go, I got amnesia. I'd rather be in Vegas at the Caesars. My winter out in Josie, not in Bali, cause it's cheaper. Switch it up. From Africa, home of the diaspora. More than the trip around the globe, we just set the law. Travel like LeBron, I'm a traveling man. LAX out to Baltimore, then landed in France. Play some shows out in Germany, then bought in Japan. See these reps take me everywhere, I go where I can. That's the multi-pass, homie, I ain't bumping that, Brody. In New York, posted up like some Timberland.
Okay, we are live. Welcome in, everyone, to another episode of Saints Franchise. And happy NFL playoff time if your team is, in fact, in the playoffs. Mine is, not to brag. Anyways, we are 0-3 right now. And we are taking on the Buffalo Bills. So, our 0-3 start, on paper anyways, it's not looking super promising. It looks like there's a pretty high possibility that we start this rebuild off 0-4, but it is what it is. We're not a good football team. The Bills are. We got a storyline here of turning it around. Let's see what the media has to say. They're probably going to tell us that we suck. Last week, you guaranteed a win. That promise clearly didn't go as planned. What lessons do you feel this team learned coming into this week? My confidence in our players or our coordinators can put us in positions to win. I'm going to boost up the players. Our guys know just how much I believe in them. We have plenty of work to do, but it never hurts to take a positive approach. I'm sure they appreciate the call out. So are we getting another guarantee today? Well, see, this is the thing, is I don't even have the option. We're focused on getting out there and playing our brand of football. If the win comes, we'll certainly be happy. If not, we'll live, learn, and move on. That's too bad. We were having fun with your prophecies. Good luck out there today, coach. See, that's the thing, is if I doubled down on winning, that could be bad. But if I backpedaled, that would look bad too. Nice spin, but in the future, let's not be guaranteeing wins before we've actually put a few together. Understood, won't happen again. I don't think you understand. It better happen again. Wait, it better happen again? Just after we string so many wins together that I stop hearing this rebuild word tossed around. In that case, I guarantee another guarantee is in our future. Yep. My approval rating went down. Like the President of the United States. Anyways. Yeah, whatever. Alright, let's take a look at this Buffalo Bills team. See how different this Bills team is from what it is in real life. Shouldn't be that much different, if at all. Of course, Josh Allen is their quarterback. Surprise, surprise, 99 overall, superstar X Factor. James Cook, 90 overall, superstar Dev. Off to a great start. Khalil Shakir, 84 overall. Josh Palmer's a 78. Keon Coleman is a 77. Might see some Curtis Samuel, too. He's a 76. If Dawson Knox and Dalton Kincaid, 78 and 76 respectively. Dion Dawkins seems to get better with age. He's a 92 overall, excellent left tackle. David Edwards is a 75. Connor McGovern's a 78. Osiris Torrance is a 74. And Spencer Brown is an 85. On the defense, Greg Rousseau, 88 overall. He has superstar Dev. Joey Bosa is an 85 overall superstar Dev, but he is injured, so we'll see Michael whatever the fuck that last name is. If Ed Oliver, he's an 81 overall. TJ Sanders, rookie out of South Carolina, is a 76. The linebacking core, see, this is the thing that sucks about having Sam, Mike, and Will linebackers. I don't know what their linebacking core is looking like. They do have Shaq Thompson and Terrell Bernard. They don't have anyone listed at the Sam position, but they do have Matt Milano, who's a superstar X Factor despite only being an 84 overall. So a very good linebacking core. Christian Benford's an 86. Taron Johnson's an 84. Maxwell Harrison is an 80. The rookie out of Kentucky. They have Justin Simmons in this universe. He's an 82 overall with Superstar Dev. And Taylor Rapp is a 79. Tyler Bass is their kicker. Mitch Wishnowski is their punter. And yeah, that's this Bills roster. Of course, they have Josh Allen. James Cook is also an excellent running back. The offensive line is solid. They really don't have the best group of pass catchers. They are missing Joey Bosa. But yeah, so let's go to our weekly strategy. I've already selected some things, so I'm going to just confirm our loadout in advance. I think I'm going to do that in the future. I'm going to just confirm our loadout before I go live, because it takes me fucking forever to flip through everything and be like, do I want this or do I want this? So we'll go ahead and simulate training. Alright, let's see. Is anyone out? Okay, no one new is out. Is anyone questionable? No one's questionable. Anyone doubtful? Nope. What about probable? Okay, nope. So, no injuries. That's good. Alright, so without further ado, I think we are ready to play this Week 4 matchup against the Buffalo Bills. And it's raining again. So in our Week 3 game against the Seahawks, that was a rain game too. I guess Madden doesn't really notify you about weather games anymore, because what if I wanted to focus on passing the ball? That's kind of difficult in the rain. I'm not saying I would focus on passing the ball with Spencer Rattler as our starting quarterback, but still, it's kind of annoying. So back-to-back rain games, and it looks like we'll be kicking off. So we will receive the second half kickoff. Why is Justin Reed still kicking off? That's annoying. I really need to remember to fix this before I jump in. Oh, Justin Reed, you get the first kickoff of the game, and then never again. I know he's done some kicking in the past, but anyways, from the 1-yard line, good kick by Justin Reed, and the Bills will start their first possession at the 30-yard line, and here comes Josh Allen.
The Bills offense are heading out, and they are led by the MVP of the National Football League, 29-year-old quarterback Josh Allen in the prime of his career.
Really solid all-around performance last week, Mike, and I think the biggest factor that led to the win is his ability to continue to protect the football. He executed the offense, ran it exactly how they designed all week in practice. Now, it might not have been earth-shattering performance.
First and 10. Allen with a quick pass. A weird quick pass. That's a Madden pass if I've ever seen one. It's complete for 2 yards. Second and 8 coming up.
Was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Second and 8. And this is going to be a give to James Cook, and James Cook has the first down. W content, bro. Thank you. Thank you. Thanks for joining in. And I guess James Cook didn't get the first down. It'll be 3rd and inches. I mean, they got to be going sneak here, right? We're going engage 8. And it's the sneak, and that looked pretty close. But they are going to give it to him. It's a first down, and they're going heavy set again on 1st and 10.
They're the ones who need to get off the snap on time, get leverage on the defender, and create the space.
This is an interesting play call. It's going to be a give.
For the former Bulldog, Zamir White. And
Zamir White for 3.
43 yards. With Justin Reed up from the safety spot to make the stop.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
2nd and 7. Another give to James Cook. James Cook finds the hole, picks up 6.
But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up 3rd down.
And they're going heavy again. I'm going to go goal line here. Bit of a risk. And they get the first down.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short. Gets a
1st and 10 from just beyond midfield. It's a draw play to Cook, and he is brought down for a loss.
On the play, they knock him back to midfield.
Well, anytime you dial up a draw, Mike, you have the defensive line and the linebackers accounted for. Who you don't have is any of the secondary defenders. It's a perfectly timed secondary safety blitz. He's able to get in the backfield and stop this play before it even had a chance to get started.
2nd and 11.
So now they'll throw it without
And that's a pass out of the backfield to James Cook. He picks up 6. And that'll bring up 3rd and 5.
We tend to make NFL offense very complicated, Mike, but sometimes it's as simple as this. Get the ball into the hands of your playmakers and just let them do the rest.
3rd and 5.
3rd down. It's
Allen to the right side, and that's complete to Dawson Knox for the first down.
15 yards on the catch there. 1st down, Buffalo.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming.
Another draw play to Cook, and there's a shit ton of bodies right there, but he somehow picks up 3, and there's an injury.
Now we're going to stop it.
Who got injured? And it looks like it's Spencer Brown.
At him, so we'll step aside.
The Bills starting right tackle heads to the sideline with an injury.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 7. Once again,
Another draw play, and Sinker comes up and makes the tackle.
line of scrimmage.
So often when it comes to
3rd and 8 coming up.
talk about their speed and their range, but for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep
3rd and
his
8.
carrier to no gain.
This has been a slow, methodical drive by the Bills. And this pass down the middle is complete to Khalil Shakir, down to the 4 to set up 1st and goal.
First reception for the NFL.
What a pass by Allen.
Here in the opening month of the season. And it's a 1st down.
So here's a play, Mike, that is clearly designed.
They're
to attack
going
the
heavy
middle
again.
Third of the field. So think it's roughly the space between the numbers. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And once he understood where his leverage was and he gets his head around, great job by the...
That's another give to White, and White is in for the touchdown. His 2nd touch of the game goes for a touchdown. And the Bills put together a successful opening drive.
You know, it's funny, Mike. I think in conditions like this, when you play games in these elements, everyone...
It took up over half of the first quarter.
And it's actually the contrary. The offense knows where they're going. They can
And it is 7-0.
but it's the defense that is more of a reactive.
That was a 13-play drive. Lasted a little over 6 minutes.
See him slipping and falling. So early offensive success doesn't really surprise me. And now they have the ability.
And we get the football back. Sanker's returning the kick. No Rashid Shaheed, which is interesting, to say the least.
Past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
Rashid Shaheed didn't get injured, right?
On offense for the first time.
Because he's actually an important part of our offense, too. But usually it's Shaheed and Pettis back there. Medical Center. Okay, nope, I don't know why Shaheed's not back there. That was a good return, though, or at least a good enough return. And Shaheed's so important to our offense, too, that I suppose I'll let it slide. But we're going to go 3 tight ends here.
To step up and not just lead your offense, but to really establish.
Gives the ball to Kamara. He had a very good game against the Seahawks last week. Not that great of a run there as he only picks up 2, but you can take a look at his numbers. 15 for 117.
Remember, another loss here today. 0-4 would all but eliminate their playoff chances. Only one team in NFL history, the 1990.
The other thing I need to do, I need to get Chris Olave more involved, but in this heavy rain, I don't know how plausible that is.
Here's Rattler now on 2nd down.
And we're going to throw this to Kamara out of the backfield, and he picks up 7 to bring up a 3rd and 1.
Maybe just a tad short.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started.
3rd and 1. We're going to run it with Kamara, and he can't get it. He's brought down for a loss. Brings up 4th down.
Get some points of your own. So it's a pretty manageable 3rd down, so they really have the option to run or pass, so they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're
4th and 2, we have to punt this away.
Pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
Burnett punts it away. This will go out of bounds at the 22. Well, that couldn't have gone much worse. We allow a methodical opening drive touchdown to the Bills, and we go 3 and out on offense.
Touchdown on the opening drive, so try to double up here as they begin this drive 1st and 10. Now
Allen looking to throw, and he's brought down for the sack by Devon Godchaux, the former New England Patriot.
Devon Godchaux getting in there to bring him down. His 1st sack of the season.
Now set up a 2nd and 19. They're going to go with 4 receivers set here.
You have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
To the air.
Allen, quick pass, complete to Keon Coleman for a couple. Nice tackle there by Justin Reed. And that will bring up a 3rd and 17.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Allen has all day to throw, and he's going to pitch that one forward to Khalil Shakir for 2 yards. He had some room to run. But good job by our defense there. We force a 3 and out. Nice response. After going 3 and out on offense, Rashid Shaheed is back to return this punt. You know how dangerous he can be. Not so dangerous that time. Good punt coverage by Taron Johnson there. We start off at the 43. Pretty good field position.
Very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. It's a 3 tight end look as they have
going 3 tight ends again. Foster Moreau in motion and give to Kamara. Kamara with a lot of space, and Alvin Kamara picks up 9. 2nd and 1.
Let's give him 9 for the carry. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 1.
Come on, set. 50, green. Set.
There you go with a play fake here. We're going to check this one down to Brandon Cooks, and was that complete for a loss? It was.
Could not get himself turned upfield.
It's one of those times, Mike, where you're actually better off just throwing the ball away. And yes, it's nice to get that reception, but it really just results in a wasted down.
I'm going to send Olave on a go route.
Ready. Ready.
On 3rd and 2, it's Rattler.
We're going to take a shot. Chris Olave, go up and get it. Couldn't get it. Incomplete. 4th down.
Standing there, able to jar the ball free in a big spot, and now
Yeah, we're going for this.
4th down.
And barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single first
4th and
down.
2.
Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself.
And that pass is dropped by Taysom Hill.
And that is just
All right, so we force a 3 and out.
Know where the marker is. You've got to make that catch and keep this drive.
And then our offense can't do anything with it. We turn it over on downs.
They're going to motion the tight end over here.
Dawson Knox in motion. That's another give to Cook, and a nice tackle there. Sinker again.
Defenders crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
2nd and 15.
They come up on 2nd and long. Out of the gun, here's
That's a quick pass to Knox for 4.
and with that tackle, we hit the end of the
And that's going to be the end of the first quarter. We're down 7-0. Been a pretty sloppy game so far.
on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. Third and 11.
3rd and 11, Josh Allen. An empty set here.
Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen.
And he's going to take a shot.
For the end zone.
Heading for the end zone, looking for Shakir, and it's knocked away.
In the end zone. It's incomplete.
Taylor knocks that ball away, and our defense forces another 3 and out.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was
Our
tight,
defense has
he
played
still
pretty
tried to
well
fit the ball in
overall.
there anyway,
They played well against Seattle.
falling incomplete.
They're playing well so far here against fair catch. Thank you. They are playing pretty well so far against Buffalo.
Saints offense ready for this next possession. So we've seen from the start of the season.
See if our offense can get something going here.
Ball coming out to the 35 instead of the 30.
Yet to pick up a first down here.
Around the league, there's been a little bit
And
of
Kamara, nowhere to run, brought down at the line of scrimmage.
when you put the field goal in the end zone.
Yeah, and I think so much of the initial conversation is how does the kickoff team handle it? You pooch it, you kick it out the back of the end zone, and I think there's going to be a wide array of approach. But maybe the part that doesn't get talked about enough, Mike, is how the new kickoff rule actually changes how you play the game offensively. So think if you have the ball.
And this pass is complete to Brandon Cooks. He picks up 8.
The old days, right? The days that we all remember were a touchback following a score, in this case a field goal try. You would kick the ball out of the back of the end zone, hopefully, and it would be a touchback, and you would lose 17 yards. Instead of on a failed 4th down from the 3, your opponent getting the ball at the 3-yard line, they would now
3rd and
get
2
it
here.
17 yards deeper at the 20, and you would get 3
And
points.
Jawan Johnson makes the catch for the first down. Our first down of the game.
The chances of my opponent now possessing the ball following the kickoff outside of the 30, I lose significant field position. So the idea is I'm going to go for more touchdowns inside the 5. I'm going to go for more 4th and goal situations.
We're going to go play action here.
I would much rather
And we're going to go to Jawan Johnson again. And they give him the first down. Thought he was a little short, but we'll take it. Offense finally starting to move the ball a little bit. We got 3 tight ends. And you know what? We're going to send Jawan Johnson in motion from right to left. Have him play a bit of a H-back position. And here's Kamara. And Kamara has a hole. And Kamara picks up the first down on a gain of 13. I do think I'm going to give Kamara a breather. He's played every snap so far. Let's give Cam Akers some snaps here.
More on that play, and quickly another first down.
Here's Akers, and Akers has a nice hole.
That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chain.
Offense finally starting to move the ball.
Set, hut. Yellow, 43. Ready?
Another give to Akers, and he ends up picking up a couple.
Michael Hoyt is there to end the play.
Okay, ready?
From the 21, here's 2nd and 8.
Come on, set. 52 pull.
Gonna send Olave on a corner here.
Working out of the gun, here's Rattler.
We're gonna try to take a shot to him, and it's intercepted.
It's intercepted. Picked off by their rookie first-round pick.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at...
Rattler just airmailed that one.
Me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown, and instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Rattler's on probation, by the way.
Here comes the Buffalo offense heading back out
Our,
onto the field.
our offense finally starts to move the ball.
7-0.
And then we turn it over.
1st and 10. Here's Allen to throw.
Allen brought down for the sack. That's Cam Jordan.
Cameron Jordan in there
The future Hall of Famer brings down Josh Allen.
to start the drive.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense
Second and
that pressure
15 here.
coming either from his front or back side.
And that's a little
Either
screen.
leads to an errant throw, or in this case, leads to a sack.
And he's out
They pick up 5.
4, but now it's 3rd down.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball,
3rd and 10.
you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end.
Allen over the middle. It's complete to Palmer.
The throwaway and completes it. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
Yep, 4 verts against cover 3. That'll do it.
As they convert on 3rd down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Now the give
Here's another give to Cook.
very difficult
Picks up
defense
3.
conditions. He gets forward here for a gain of about 3.
49-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down. They'll keep it
Another
on
give
the
to
ground.
Cook. Tackled by Pete Werner.
To muster a couple of yards. Pete Werner there to make the tackle.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
3rd and 4.
From the gun. Josh
Allen looking to throw right side, and it's incomplete. Knocked away by Blackman. And that'll bring up 4th down. Let's see what the Bills do here. Might be 4-down territory, and it looks like it will be.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
It's too long.
I ain't get play all. I ain't get playoff.
4th down.
I'm going to do a little bit of a spy on Allen, but it doesn't matter. He completes it to Palmer.
He's going to have the 1st down. So taking a chance there. Playing with
Bills
the
convert
lead.
on 4th down.
It works out for them.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass.
And there's a give to Cook. He only picks up a yard, and there's an injury timeout.
Points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
Who's
Now, a
injured?
stoppage here for
And it's James Cook who's injured.
And as
Heads to the bench.
moves him over
See some more of
to the side.
Zamir White. I do fear.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9. That's actually Ray Davis in the backfield.
Tight end on the move left. Allen now on 2nd
A
down.
pass over Mills complete to Dawson Knox for the 1st down to the 22.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Allen.
This is a give to Davis. He picks up 3.
After a gain of 2.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7 at the 19-yard line.
Second down, they need 7. From the gun.
This pass over the middle is complete to James Cook. In there as a receiver.
What a drive. It continues.
It's first and goal at the 9.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's first and goal.
And that's a pass, apparently.
James Cook, the intended
Incomplete. Second and goal.
Second and goal.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average.
And that's going to be a draw play to Cook. Spins out of a tackle, gets down to the 4. Picks up 5. And that will bring us to the 2-minute warning.
2 minutes remaining. First half in a 7-0 game. Greg and I back in Buffalo after this. Third and goal.
Third and goal.
Now Allen.
And this is going to be a little swing to James Cook and a nice tackle.
And he's going nowhere. Met and
Amadi makes the tackle. We're going to take a timeout. It's 4th and goal. I imagine the Bills are going to bring out the field goal unit, and they will.
Tyler Bass on to try the field goal.
Tyler Bass on for a little chip shot field goal. And it is up and good. Bills are up 10-0.
The kick is good. And the Bills can tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
It's a sinker to return it from about the 5. And he only gets out to the 26. Not the best return that time.
Position to start this drive.
Let's put Kamara back in the game. We do receive the second half kickoff. I'd love to double dip here. We have 1:48 to go, 2 timeouts. We don't need to rush, but can't take our time either.
Ready?
On 1st and 10, Rattler.
And that pass is going to be incomplete. Rattler misses him. There is a flag on the play,
In the
and it's going to be a hold.
in the area of holding.
Talisi Fuaga,
That time they got the big tackle.
young right tackle.
That's a flag.
That backs us up 10.
Here we go. Set.
1st and 20.
Shotgun snap here for Rattler.
And Rattler throws it into the ground under pressure.
It's going to wind up
Incomplete.
Pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Let's go. Yellow, 43.
I send Olave on a post. Kamara in motion.
To throw on second down is Rattler.
And Chris Olave with the catch on the post route. Picks up the first down. His first catch of the game.
Taken down up past the 35.
22 yards.
First catch in this one for Olave. And it gives his guys a first down.
A gain of 22 yards.
Black. Ready?
First down.
On first down, here's Rattler.
And Brandon Cooks has the first down. And he's out of bounds at the 42.
And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Kamara in motion.
Set.
He'll try to throw it again. Here's Rattler.
And Taysom Hill with the first down catch. Doesn't drop it that time to the 24.
Down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18.
Big-time completion here as they try to get some points before the half. And remember, they're getting the ball back after the break, so they get a chance.
We're going to try to run the ball here to Kamara. Kamara picks up 7.
In the closing stages of this half. So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden,
We're going to go with a play fake here.
in the second half, you become very one-dimensional.
And that pass is complete to Brandon Cooks, and he picks up the first down to the 11. Only 10 seconds to go, though.
Sometimes that's all it takes. Just that little extra second you allow your wide receiver to continue to work open by the ability to move the pocket. Buy time with your feet, but remain.
I'm going to send Cooks on a drag here.
On 1st and 10, it's Rattler.
We're going to go to Cooks.
Back to Cooks. He's got another one. And
We got to take a timeout.
timeout. 5 seconds remaining in this second quarter.
Oh, man, this is risky.
These rules for the receivers, Mike, they call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that
You know what?
tells
I
him,
got to just take
I'm
the
gonna
points.
sit in this soft zone. I'm gonna
Probably could
lunge and pivot and stop.
done a little
And it
better.
tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal
When it comes to
communication
managing the
between
clock.
receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when
The
you're
Blake
open,
Groupie
stay
puts
open.
it through the uprights.
It's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
We're on the board.
Really impressive way to close
10 to
out this
3.
first half. I mean, you think about it, Mike, they come away with points. They leave virtually no time remaining for their opponent to possess the ball. And on top of that, they get the ball first coming out of the break. So they'll get a chance here to double up points if they can have a good opening possession of the second half.
On the return, this is Strong. And he's going to be taken.
And that's how the first half comes to an end.
Do it for us in this first half.
So our defense is playing really well. Holding the Bills to 10 points in the first half is huge. Offense, not playing well. Can't get the ground game going. Spencer Rattler's had a few misfires. He's on probation. If he has, if he misses another crucial throw, he's out of the game. I'm putting Tyler Shuck in. But we're not there yet. So we take a look at the halftime report. Kenneth Gainwell scores against the Vikings, and the Steelers take down the Vikings 20-3.
They go to 3-1 with the victory. Next up,
Got
let's go out
Seahawks
to
Cardinals.
Glendale, Arizona, checking in on the Cardinals as they play host to the Seattle Seahawks.
We see
this
Michael
is
Wilson.
Kyler Murray. One of his 3 touchdown
Two teams that
passes
we've
in the
lost
ballgame.
to.
He also added a
Michael
rushing
Wilson scores.
touchdown for good measure.
Cardinals end up taking down the Seahawks
With that, look here at the
26-28.
rest of the scores from around the NFL here in Week 4. Meanwhile, in our game, neither offense has been able to distinguish themselves. It's been the defenses that have stood tall so far. As we send you back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Take a look at the first half stats there. Rattler, 101 yards, 10 of 14. No touchdowns, does have that interception. We do receive the second half kickoff. Would love to tie this game up.
We'll see if there's a surprise coming up.
And this is Dante Pettis right from the 1 yard line. Pettis gets knocked back.
28-yard line.
We start our first drive of the second half at the 28.
At their own 28-yard line.
On the ready.
We go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Set. Ready.
3 tight ends set again. We're going to give the ball to Kamara. Cuts back, only for a couple.
His way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8 at the 30-yard line.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 8.
Ready. Ready. 10 black.
I'm going to send Brandon Cooks on a post here.
Ready.
Operating from the gun, it's Rattler.
But we're going to check it down to Kamara instead. And Kamara picks up the first down out of the backfield.
A pickup of 9.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10.
Black, 95.
Juwan Johnson in motion here. Play fake. And we're going to go to Taysom Hill on the drag route. Picks up 8.
He'll be run out of bounds. It's a good game. On 1st down, they pick up 7 yards. Here's
2nd and 2.
Here we go. Punt.
No counter play to Kamara, and he has nowhere to run, and there's a flag on the play.
If that, but there is a flag on the field.
And it's another hold. This time on Kelvin Banks Jr., the rookie. He's gotten fucked with some holding penalties. Backs us up 10 yards, 2nd and 12.
Let's go now. Yellow, 43. Set. Punt.
Here's Rattler now on 2nd down.
And that pass is in the turf, incomplete.
Throws this time, and it's going to fall.
Rattler he throws.
Might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
It's a Hill on a corner.
Ready?
Throwing on 3rd down.
Hill runs a terrible route, but we're going to go his way, and Rattler underthrows him.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already
We're gonna have to
turned
punt
the
it
ball
away.
over through the air. Truthfully,
That was an easy pass, but Rattler wasn't even close.
even more.
I don't think that's enough to take him out of the game right now. But
Look it up through the range.
the Bills will start their first drive of the second half at the 21. Defense has held up pretty good.
The Bills offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Man in motion is Coleman. They'll throw on 1st down.
And that's a quick pass complete to Dawson Knox. He stays on his feet. Still only picks up a yard.
After a gain of just a yard. From the 23, here's 2nd down and 9. That's Palmer, the man in motion. To the air on 2nd.
Allen with a quick pass that's somehow complete to Keon Coleman.
Before he's taken down.
That's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd
Now a 3rd and 2.
3rd and 2.
We'll try and
Give to
run
Cook, and James Cook picks up the first down and more. All the way down to the 43, a gain of 14.
first down.
There's a big conversation going on right now around the NFL about what is the true value of having a run game. And I've always thought it comes down to being good at 3 situations. Can you run the ball in the 4th quarter with a lead? How well can you run the ball on the goal line? And then in this case, how well can you run the ball in short yardage?
Another give to
situations?
Cook.
And he will slide
Brought down by
his way
Ford on the play for a gain of a yard.
for a gain of a yard.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. They go
Play fake.
Now, here's Allen.
And Allen over the middle, and that's caught by Keon Coleman.
Hands of Keon Coleman. Now we're going to stop it.
And James Cook is injured on the play again. He left the game due to an injury earlier.
We'll step away for a
Now
moment.
he leaves once again. Not heading to the locker room, though.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. This is Davis.
Give to Davis for a couple.
That's it. That's Chase Young off the edge with the tackle.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 26-yard line.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 8.
319.
In motion, Shakir. On the ground.
Another give to Davis, and he has a huge hole up the middle, and he picks up the first down and more to the 13.
Inside the 15-yard line. 13 yards the gain, down to the 13-yard line.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
That pass is incomplete. Looking for Ray Davis, lined up in the slot.
Far out in front. That one's incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 from the 13.
Here's Allen.
That's a screen pass to Davis again. No gain. Nice play by our defense, and it brings up a 3rd down.
It's a really good job defensively. The key is you don't want your defensive linemen to overcommit to rushing the passer, and you don't want your linebackers in secondary dropping
3rd and 10.
defending the pass. In this case, all 3 levels played disciplined, good football.
And Allen's going to take off, and Allen is going to pick up the first down and put the ball on the ground. But the Bills recover.
Yes, he was. That was so nearly the turnover the defense needed.
Oh, my.
In time. Oh, man, Greg, those must be scary times for a player. Not that it happened to you often, but he lost the ball but was able to get it back and avoid
Allen
the turnover.
finally beats us with his legs.
But unfortunately, I was in that situation a few times, and I'll tell you what.
And a give to Davis, and he crosses the goal line for the touchdown.
Ray Davis, touchdown, Bills. That is first touchdown this year. Extra point try by Bass.
The PAT is up and good.
Good. And the Bills move out in front by the score.
11 play, 79-yard drive.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
Pettis to return this one from about the 4.
On the return. He'll work his way
Only gets that to the 27.
5-yard line. The Saints offense ready to get back to work. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10.
Give to Kamara. It's nowhere to run, but he somehow slips through and picks up 9.
Up past the 35. Nice run for 8 on that one. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and a yard. Another run.
Kamara only needs a yard, picks up a lot more than a yard. Alvin Kamara out past midfield to the Buffalo 45.
Inside the
And another injury.
Now
Another
on the
Buffalo
sidelines
injury.
For an injured Bill. The training staff going to look and will step out for a moment. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Here we go. 10.
Another give to Kamara, and Kamara trying to bounce it outside, not able to do it. Taylor Rapp brings him down from behind.
So the offense trots out the old jumbo package. So they bring out 3 tight ends, big bodies. But the defense kind of sees it coming. They've got to change it up. You can't be so predictable. Big bodies run, small bodies pass. And I think that's a little bit of what's going on here.
And Rattler buried into the turf again.
Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure.
Greg Rousseau came through.
We do know it'll be 3rd down.
You can feel the frustration starting to build, can't you? It's in their body language. It's how they're getting in and out of the huddle. There's no tempo. There's no energy. Somebody needs to get that huddle, look them in the face and say, hey, guys, we can either sleepwalk through the rest of this game and lose, or somebody be the jump start that we need to really find all
And a nice catch by Brandon Cooks. Brandon Cooks was moved down the depth chart after an abysmal Week 1 game, but he's one of the few people who have shown up in this game
the defender has
so
to do
far
a better
today.
job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth.
Kamara.
A quarterback like this
It's a
is gonna
4.
take advantage.
And he brings it down to about the 28-yard line. Shaq Thompson comes up with the tackle. Here's a 2nd and 6.
Here we go. Here we go. Cut.
Play action.
And now Rattler.
That pass is complete. No, it's dropped by Rashid Shaheed, but there's a flag on the play anyways, and it's going to be another hold.
Usually see holding.
Kelvin Banks once again. They will accept that penalty, and it will bring up a 2nd and 16.
Let's go now.
On 2nd down, here's Rattler.
Set up a screen to Kamara. We only have one blocker out in front.
Forced out of bounds.
We'll only pick up 3 as a result.
Work to do. 3rd and long coming up.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops. And just no.
Looks like they're double teaming Olave, but we are going to send him on a go route. We're going to send Shaheed on a go route too. No safety help over the top.
3rd and long, and here is Rattler.
And that pass is batted at the line of scrimmage.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example.
They want us to
Mike.
punt from
They
here?
can just pin their ears back and go. They
Can
know
I not
there
kick a
is no
field
threat
goal?
to run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a
I mean, it's 52 yards, not a gimme, but
Blake Grupe for this field goal.
I know the conditions aren't good, but you should be able to make this as an NFL kicker. Blake Grupe, not even fucking close.
Is no good. He missed it, and they do not cut into the deficit.
Blake Grupe is
This is
ass,
the
man.
danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss,
Once again, we don't score. Our offensive line's playing like shit.
so it's going to end up setting them up for
Our
great
kicker
field
sucks,
position
our quarterback
as they
sucks.
next drive.
Head coach Sean McDermott there as the Bills get set for their next possession. Going to be looking to possibly push this to a 3-score advantage. Work to do on this drive.
This is a read option. Josh Allen breaks out of that tackle, and he's tripped up by Pete Werner.
Gain of 15 and a 1st down.
It's the combination of size and speed that really differentiates Josh Allen from the rest of the quarterbacks in the league. So it makes a lot of sense that they're going to get the ball in his hands as often as possible, and we just saw why there.
That pass is complete to Khalil Shakir, and he picks up 10. Almost broke free for a touchdown there.
Forward for a gain of 9.
Taylor just over pursued.
They're usually just designed to pick up a few safe yards, an easy completion, get some rhythm for your quarterback. However, this time, he's able to make a little magic happen after the catch and turn it into something much bigger than even they were probably anticipating.
And this is a QB power for Josh Allen. He has a ton of room to the 21.
The 25-yard line.
And that's it for the 3rd quarter. We're playing like shit. Again.
After the break, you're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Allen working from the pistol.
Allen looking to throw, and it's complete to Knox for a couple.
And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A gain of 2. Brings up
2nd down and 8.
at the 19-yard line.
They'll run.
There's Ray Davis again, picks up 5.
Pass ahead. Gain of about 4. And it leads to 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short. Now it's up to these coaches.
Another give to Davis, and he's brought down by Pete Werner. That'll bring up 4th down, and the Bills will trot out the field goal unit.
It'll bring up 4th down.
This will make it a 3-score game. It's 20-3 Buffalo.
The kick is good. And the Bills add on to their lead.
Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything.
Pettis from about the 7 will return it. Only gets out to the 26.
Your footing. It's so important. And give credit.
I mean, this game, it's not over, but it's over. Let's put Kendre Miller in.
It's a great job here, able to put that one through.
Now out comes the New Orleans offense. They're ready to take over once again. They'll see if they can put something together here. Beginning with
There's Miller, his first carry. Goes for 4.
Difficult in these conditions. He gets forward here for a gain of about 3. Here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go.
Throwing is Rattler.
What the fuck was that?
Just too far out in front, and it's incomplete. He was looking for Brandon Cooks with that pass.
Brandon Cooks just got bullied.
Bring up 3rd down.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws.
And that's a completion to Rashid Shaheed out past midfield. Finally, a semi-explosive play. Pick up the 1st.
Here's Rattler on 1st and 10.
There's Jawan Johnson.
Right side, it's Johnson.
Picks up 9.
We'll see where they spot this. Very close to a 1st down. He's forced out just shy of the mark. 2nd and inches. Here's
Give to Miller, and he can't pick up the 1st.
held to no gain.
Mike, these are the spots that if I was a play caller, I think I'm calling up something down the field. You know the defense is really packed in tight, anticipating a run. Now's the
I got to send Jawan Johnson in motion.
They take a little bit more of a conservative approach.
Miller can't pick it up.
Brings up 3rd and short.
That's not gonna
Our run blocking is ass.
line of scrimmage, but no more.
It's 4th and 1.
Gonna bring up 4th down.
Come on, set, ready.
They're going for it.
It's a quick pass to Taysom Hill, and he picks up the 1st down.
That is caught by Hill.
Give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allow the 1st down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after.
And Rattler is brought down. Greg Rousseau. No one got open, tried to scramble. They were double teaming Olave.
Tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
Set, ready.
To throw on 2nd down is Rattler.
Pass dropped by Brandon Cooks. He's had a pretty good game
Complete.
so far today.
After the game, he should have come up with that.
Not a good play right there.
Doesn't. Now 3rd down comes up.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you could nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down with it.
3rd and long. And here's Rattler.
That pass complete to Shaheed. Picks up 9.
Right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
We're gonna have to go for this.
Running, Mike, is deceiving the man covering you into thinking you're doing one thing, and then you change it and do the other. And in this case, he had the defender thinking this was a vertical downfield route, and then next thing you know, he gets to his break point, he breaks in, and that ball's put right on the money.
That pass is hauled in by Foster Moreau. A nice catch. Bit of a dangerous pass there.
Wind up a gain of 11 on 4th down.
Stand, ready.
Again, it is Rattler.
And this is going to be a little screen to Kamara. Out of bounds after a gain of 5.
Picks up a 5 on 1st down.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game.
Got Vele out on the field. No Chris Olave, as Brandon Cooks makes the catch inbounds, picks up 2. Olave is back out there. Play action. And that is a completion to Olave. It's 1st and goal from the 3. We're going to go hurry up here.
1st and goal coming up. Tackle made at the 3-yard line.
We're going to run the ball to Kamara, and Kamara scores for his 1st touchdown of the year. Finally get a touchdown. Blake Groupie makes it a 10-point game.
Saints are able to cut the deficit to 10.
I do think we have to kick off here.
After the touchdown, it's Groupie to kick this one away. On the return, this is Strong. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Head coach Sean McDermott there as the Bills get set for their next possession. Their lead is 10. They go back to work trying to...
We got to try to force a turnover.
First down.
You know, I really don't like back in the good old days of Madden, you used to be able to choose whether you wanted to ball hawk or not. You don't get that option anymore. We have yet to force a turnover through almost 4 full games now. They're going to throw here, and it's a completion to Keon Coleman. They pick up the 1st down.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10.
Allen looking to throw again, and he's going to lob that one, but he misses Dawson Knox. Incomplete. That will stop the clock, which is a pretty big factor here.
Looking for his tight end, Dawson Knox. It's 2nd down.
Now an empty set with Ray Davis in motion, lining up to the outside. And that pass is going to be complete to Dawson Knox, and he picks up the 1st down. Out of bounds does stop the clock, but they move the chains.
A couple of 1st downs, and the football's out to the 48-yard line as they come up 1st and 10.
Give to Davis. Slips out of 1 tackle, picks up 8. We're going to take a timeout.
Of their 3 timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. Allen.
And I don't know why Taylor was all the way over on the other side of the field. That is so fucking stupid, dude. He's on the left side. That's frustrating. Yeah, this game's all but over. It probably already was over, but we at least had a very, very slim chance of winning. But now that's over, especially if Ray Davis scores here, which he doesn't. He's down to the 1.
Saints going to use their 2nd timeout, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
It's 2nd and inches.
Another give to Davis, and he's in for the touchdown.
Barrels his way into the end zone. Ray Davis, touchdown Buffalo. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And it's 27-10.
And the Bills will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away.
Sanker from about the 5.
Coming from the 7.
Run into my own guy. We had a hole there.
Begin at the 30-yard line.
I'm making a change. Tyler Shuck's coming in the game. I'm going to put Devin Neal in, too. Give him some snaps.
The Saints offense ready to take over once more. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10.
That wasn't Rattler's worst game, but he did miss a couple throws.
From the gun, it's Shuck.
That pass is complete. Taysom Hill picks up 3.
And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Really nice job there defensively, playing the integrity of that zone defense so well. Anytime an offense is running these crossing routes or these underneath drag routes, they're trying to cause confusion with the underneath.
And a completion to Brandon Cooks, out past midfield.
The reads, they all played their responsibilities. They're not able to pick up any additional yards after the catch.
The offense in hurry-up mode, pushing.
See if I can get one more play off before the 2-minute warning.
Shuck looking to throw on 1st down.
And Shuck goes down for the sack. I held on to the ball too long and probably dropped back too far. But yeah, Fuaga got beat by Rousseau again.
Work to do now as they come.
Rousseau's looking like prime Von Miller out there. I mean, I'm just trying to get some reps in at this point. Quick pass, Jawan Johnson. Out of bounds. Picks up 8.
It'll set up 3rd down. Now Shuck.
Chris Olave with the 1st down grab.
A nice throw from the 2nd-round pick. It'll
He's getting a little more involved.
1st and 10 now from the 36. Throwing is Shuck.
Johnson
Short one.
only picks up 2. Accidentally favorited a play I didn't mean to.
And 8.
They're double covering Olave on the outside.
Here once more. Shuck.
We're going to take a shot down the seam, and it's over the head of Brandon Cooks.
Ball's incomplete.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
Try a screen here.
Shuck on 3rd down.
Devin Neal has it.
There's
Try to bounce it to the outside. Get out of bounds. We might have had the 1st down if we cut it inside.
short of the line to gain, and that'll set up 4th down.
4th and 3, and they want us to run the ball? That's
The key is the
terrorism.
relationship between the offensive line and their running back. They have to be in sync perfectly to set up the big play. That wasn't the case here on 3rd down. He gets tackled short of the sticks.
Olave with the 1st down catch. We'll take our last timeout. Why not?
1st down. Aggressive call there. It works out as they convert on 4th down.
It's a gain of 6. 1st down.
Throwing again, Shuck. Moving to him.
Shuck on the run. We're going to just throw it away.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down. The air again is Shuck.
Here's Rashid Shaheed. He has the 1st down out of bounds
And he's going to be
to the 5.
down at the 5.
It's a gain of 18.
What a pickup, a gain of 18. And it sets up 1st and goal.
1st and goal.
This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is 1st and goal. Flush.
Shuck is on the run. Shuck's going to take off and score all by himself.
It's too little too late. Do get a bit closer.
Well, Shuck does at least orchestrate a touchdown drive. Gets it done himself with his legs.
The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs could be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers. But
Blake Grupe splits the uprights. It's a 10-point game. 29 seconds to go, and we have no timeouts. And I think Trevor Penning's hurt on the play. And I forgot to call an onside kick. Not that I think it matters. See what this power scrib does.
Out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. On the return,
Yep.
Ty Johnson.
Whatever. That's going to be your ball game, 27-17. Trevor Penning has elbow bursitis. Whatever, I mean, the game's over. 27-17 is going to be your final score. We dropped to 0-4. Offensively, our offensive line was cheeks. Spencer Rattler, not his worst game, but certainly not a great game either.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
I mean, yeah, we just couldn't get anything going on offense. Run game wasn't there. Really, the worst thing about our offense was the offensive line.
It's a win for Buffalo.
Our defense actually played pretty well despite giving up 27 points.
But they would not let the field or the conditions deter them in any way. They're going to come away from here with a well-earned victory.
All right, let's take a look at some of the stats. Spencer Rattler, 22 of 32, so he actually completed 68% of his passes, which isn't bad. 209 yards, no touchdowns. That was a pretty bad interception, though. That was just a complete misfire. Overthrew Chris Olave. Tyler Shuck came in garbage time. He went 8 of 10 for 75 yards. Not bad. Rushing, Kamara, 12 for 66, got his first rushing touchdown of the year. Kendre Miller, 3 for 3. Cam Akers, 2 for 13. Tyler Shuck came in, scored a rushing touchdown. Brandon Cooks, 8 grabs for 72 yards. He led the way as far as receiving goes. Juwan Johnson, 5 for 38. Taysom Hill, 4 for 31. He had a crucial drop on 4th down, however. Olave, 4 for 53. We got him a little more involved today, but it's all for naught. Kamara, 4 for 25. Shaheed, 3 for 48. Defensively, Blackman and Reed led the way with tackles with 11 and 10 respectively. Usually not a good thing when your safeties are leading the team in tackles. 3 TFLs for Sanker, 2 for Godcho, 1 for Cam Jordan, 1 for Amadi. Sack for Cam Jordan, sack for Godcho. No interceptions. We did force a fumble. Who forced that fumble? It was Julian Blackman. We were not able to recover it, though. Looking at the Bills, Josh Allen, 22 of 27 for 223 yards. No passing touchdowns, though. No interceptions either. James Cook, we contained. We've done pretty well against the run this year. We've faced McCaffrey, James Cook. He only went 12 for 38. Ray Davis actually outperformed him, 9 for 43, and he scored twice. Josh Allen, 6 for 42. Although he had a few of those were kneel downs. Yeah, I remember you, man. Yeah, thanks for tuning in. Unfortunately, we're towards the end here. Game's already over. Receiving-wise, Knox, 6 for 47. Shakir, 4 for 69. Coleman, 4 for 50. A few other guys did some things. Defensively, Simmons had 7 tackles. Thompson had 7. They had a lot of TFLs. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8 TFLs as a team for the Bills. They only had 2 sacks. I feel like we got sacked a lot more than twice. I guess we just got hit a bunch. Unfortunately, Madden doesn't show how many times your quarterback was pressured or knocked down. Maxwell Harrison picked us off. Yeah, that was not a great game. I mean, we are improving. We got blown out by the Cardinals and the 49ers in weeks 1 and 2. We had a close loss to the Seahawks in week 3, and then this loss to the Bills. I mean, we lost by 10 points, but we have an upgrade for Chris Olave. I mean, what do I even want him to improve on? He's Chris Olave. I guess we'll go deep threat. He's an 86 morale overall with a morale decrease. And yeah, we dropped to 0-4. Go ahead and advance to the next week. Okay, and we're 0-4. Next game is finally against an easier opponent, I think, in the New York Giants. They are 2-2 though, so they are still very much a better team than us, at least record-wise. Ain't out of the playoffs yet though. Yeah, not technically, but it's not looking good. But you know what? I mean, this is year one of a rebuild of a pretty bad team. I didn't anticipate winning a Super Bowl in year one, never mind making the playoffs. But next stream, which will come at you at approximately 11 a.m. Eastern tomorrow before the slate of playoff games. Yeah, we'll stream tomorrow, take on the Giants, and hopefully we can finally pick up our first win. But in the meantime, enjoy your weekend slate of playoff football. Got Panthers, Rams at 4:30 today, and then Packers and Bears tonight. If you want my picks? At least you won the Super Bowl last time, though. Yeah. There's that with my Commanders franchise. Appreciate everyone for tuning into that, too. That was really fun. I'm hoping this can be half as good as that. Yeah. I think Rams end up taking down the Panthers today. I know the Panthers beat them earlier in the year, but a division that nobody wanted to win. The Rams are probably the most complete team in football, even though they didn't win their division. I do think the Bears can upset the Packers. They're 1.5 dogs last I checked. But the Bears are relatively healthy, and the Packers are pretty banged up. And they're playing at home, too, so I think the Bears end up winning. Tomorrow, Bills-Jags is probably the game to watch. That could go either way. I'd lean Bills. And who else plays tomorrow? 4 o'clock games. I think that's the Eagles and Niners. The Eagles should win that, although they love playing down to their competition. So I wouldn't be surprised if there's a Niners upset, but the Eagles should, on paper, win. Chargers-Patriots, that should be a pretty good game, too. I'm a Patriots fan, as a lot of you guys know. I think the Patriots can win, but the Chargers are a good football team. They won 11 games. I'd say an upset's possible, but... And then Monday night, Steelers-Texans. I think the Texans comfortably make that. I think that defense is going to make Aaron Rodgers and company uncomfortable, and the Texans will move on. But I say, Pats, yeah, well, I hope so, man. I mean, oh, yeah, that's right. You're a Pats fan, too. Yeah, I mean, the Chargers are a good team, though. And, as a Pats fan and, with what other people are saying, what the media is saying about the Pats schedule, I would love to, as a Patriots fan, see anyone making fun of the Pats schedule. I would have loved to see their preseason predictions, because when I looked at that schedule and said that I could see us winning 12 games, I got laughed at, and they won 14. So, but of course, if they lose, I mean, the Chargers are a good team. It's not like you're losing to the 8-9 Panthers or a banged-up Packers team or some other team that fell ass backwards into the playoffs. The Chargers are a damn good team. I'm a little worried. Justin Herbert's, he's an elite quarterback. I will not tolerate Justin Herbert disrespect. They have a banged-up O-line, though, so hopefully the Pats' D-line can take advantage of that. It'll be interesting to see what the Chargers do with their receivers. Christian Gonzalez has been unbelievable this year, but he's traditionally covered like the outside receivers. Ladd McConkey is still the best receiver on that team, and he's primarily a slot guy. And no, that's not just because he's white. Tight ends have given us some problems too, and the Chargers' rookie tight end had a pretty good season this year. Chargers also have a very good defense. Derwin James, I think, he's probably going to shut down Hunter Henry, if we're being honest. I mean, he's just a tight end eliminator. But yeah, it should be a good weekend of games. I will stream tomorrow morning at around 11 a.m., and we'll take on the New York Giants. Thank you all for tuning in. Hope you enjoy your games tonight, and I hope you join me again tomorrow.